It's been a while since I reviewed a budget set. This is the Hidizs MS1-Galaxy. This particular unit is sent by Hidizs for review. They do not tell me what to say about the MS1, so the opinion in this video is definitely my own. But I digress. Let's talk about it. There's actually another pair that are called the MS1 in Hidizs website. I am not sure if it is the same item or if it is different. But what I have here is the Hidizs MS1-Galaxy, which I will link in the description in case you are interested in one. Unboxing wise, the MS1-Galaxy is pretty bare bone. It is what it is for an IEM that they said cost around $26. Well, technically, it costs $16 most of the time. Local pricing also points $16 to be the actual price of the product. For $16, I think this competes with the like of KZ Caster. I heard that is pretty good based on Discord talks and group talks. Don't quote me on this, I am just giving out an alternative, in case you need multiple options. Honestly, the unboxing experience is pretty similar to unboxing a pair of KZ IEMs. Inside the box, there are the earbuds, the cable, and 3 sizes of ear tips. And a photo card? For the price, I think it is what we should expect. Oh, the other thing is that you can choose which cable you want, either with or without microphones. With microphone, the price is $16.99. Without, it is $15.99. I chose the one with microphone. And this is how the microphone sounds like. Leave a comment about how I sound. Now, let's talk about sound. The sound is something different from what I am used to. After I own the Moondrop shoe, I tend to steer towards a more natural sounding IEMs. The initial sound impression was that it sounded like the Moondrop shoe too. For me, it sounds muffled, which honestly, not my preference. But I gave myself time to actually assess this set. And after a while, the tuning does not really bother me as much. The Q2 and the MS1's graphs looks pretty similar. But the Q2's graphs looks to have a more U-shaped tuning, while the MS1 looks like it is V-tuned. I think the combination of fairly priced IEM and the soft overall tuning made this IEM pretty much worth considering, as the trend of the Harman-tuned IEM is already pretty mainstream. Perhaps I haven't actually explained the findings I have, so I will talk about it now. On Hikari by Miwa, I think I prefer a more natural sound presentation than what the MS1 offers. But honestly, I feel like I will rock this for slow J-pop like this. The sound is inoffensive. The treble isn't that sharp to my ears, and the bass is not muddy. Perhaps slightly, but I think it is still tolerable. The sound staging, the imaging, and the separation is what you expect from a sub $30 IEM. Perhaps even up to $50, but I digress. On Barracuda, the sound feels slightly clouded, but the vocals are pretty forward. The kick drums I am looking for to assess the sub-bass performance isn't really noticeable. It is not as punchy as the Zero Reds, but I think it is still manageable. On Unholy Confession, the scream part is slightly behind the guitars. In this track in particular, the instrument and vocal separation is not really helping to win my heart over. I still prefer the Moondrop shoe, where the guitars and the vocals are slightly separated. Mixing up the playlist a bit, the next song is actually Heavy Rotation by GKT48, where I think the female vocals is slightly weird on this set. I can't really explain it. Perhaps it sounded a bit flat and cold. I am not sure how to explain it. All I can say is that the female vocals sounded a bit off. Perfect Night by Le Seraphim is actually pretty enjoyable. However, the sibilance does show on this song, but I am in between, as I am not too sensitive on sibilance. I am not too bothered with this. My fix is actually just to lower the listening volume, although I did pick up some sibilance on other songs. And on some songs, the bass also feels a bit bloated for my liking. My brother, who actually daily drove this at the time of writing, said that the MS1 sounds similar to his old KZ EDX, although he said that it is not as sharp. Oh, I almost forgot as we jump straight towards the sound part of the review. For fit and comfort, the MS1 feels nice in my ear. It is snug and light, so most of the time you don't really notice them in your ears. I could wear this for a prolonged time no problem, although the sound isolation isn't actually that good. Without anything playing, just the pair in my ears, I can slightly hear the outside. While we are talking about the physical stuff, the earbuds themselves honestly feels a bit cheap. The plastic they use feels too thin and of low quality. The finish are okay. I like the prism shiny pattern on the faceplate. The cable is also pretty nice. It is not as nice as the TE99 I have talked about in the previous review, but from what I remember, it is slightly nicer than the cable on the 7Hz02, and it is also not as rubbery as the Moondrop Shoe cable. Overall, the Hidizs MS1-Galaxy is a budget-friendly in-ear monitor, priced around $16. It offers a pretty comfortable fit and a decent sound isolation, although the build quality might feel a bit cheap. The sound signature is rather V-shaped, which I think is suitable for genres like EDM, pop, and hip-hop. However, some users may find the bass bloated and certain vocals, particularly female ones, to sound off-putting. While it delivers good value for the price, the sound signature might not appeal to everyone, and the build quality is a potential concern. Oh, I almost forgot yet again. The MS1-Galaxy got a C in tonality, but B for bringing something different, and another C on technicalities. That is it. Huge shout out to Hidizs for providing the review unit. If you have any comment or you would like to share your experience, I welcome you to an open discussion in the comment section. I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Have a great day.